Okay, we had a question about those closed chord positions that we're making from the A shape or A position. And Marcia suggested that I think about this or tell you to think about this as these are being made from the B flat position. We know the B flat chord, we play that a lot. And the notes are 3, 2, 1, 1. And I play the last two strings with one finger, my index finger, and then add the 2 and the 3. You can play it as a bar, where you put this part of your finger all the way so your tip sticks over the edge, and that really does these last two here, and then add your others as a bar. Or you can play all 4 fingers and play those 2 fingers with your index and middle finger, and then add your ring finger and your little finger. For me, that's awkward, but some people like that. But they're all the same. You're covering those notes. And what we tried to talk about last time was that if you take this B flat, which we know, and if you move everything down, so the sound's down, then this is what we play as an A, okay? We normally play it like this, but if we think about playing it like this, we think about that B flat, and then we can move down to A, and this finger kind of is like it is playing below the nut. You don't really have to press anything, but that's how we're thinking. So again, it's A, B flat, C, D. So that's what we did a couple of days ago. So try that. And so for today, I would like to keep playing those, say the names, form the chords, play them going up, play them going down. And then today, we're going to build a closed chord position for sevenths. And I sent a little picture of you. And we're going to start with the F7. So we know our F chord, 2, 0, 1, 0. And we know our 3-finger F chord, which is, we're going to play 2, 0, 1, 3. That's still an F chord, and your ring finger's up in the air. And here's our F7. We know that one. So it's 2, 3, 1, 3. And you hear that F sound, that 7 sound right there? So again, F, 3-finger F, and F7. All right? And that's a movable chord because we have all 4 of them covered. This one is going to be named for where your index finger is. The last one down, it's on the E string, and that's an F. So we're going to think about that being an F. And then we're going to come up, move everything up 1 to an F sharp. Move it up everything one more time to a G. Move everything one more up for a G sharp. And then move everything up for an A. So the notes are F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. And then if you move everything down 1, that's our E7 chord. So I think about these as being built on the E7 chord, but it's probably easier to think about it being an F. So F, move everything down, keep the same fingering, and there's your E7. Notes that we play, funny positioning, because it's an open note. But, so there's our F7, come up 2, G7, come up 2 more, A7. So we're going to do E, F, up to G, up to A. So those are those chords, okay? And I would just practice playing them and saying them. A7, G7, F7, E7, A7, G7, F7, E7. And again, we're naming them by what this index finger is. So it's E, F, F sharp, G, A, E, F, G sharp, G sharp, A. So wherever you put that finger and you build that shape, that's going to be the name of that chord. That's going to be the name of that chord, the seventh chord. Oh, it's hard to do that and making my E with those fingers. For me, it's hard. Just slide them down. Have to redo them that way. And I wouldn't do that if we were just playing an E7, but for the way of thinking, we think about this being the F7. Again, built F, 3-finger F, and F7. Move that all down one to make that E7 shape. So these are the shapes of the seventh. Now, told you that because the ones that we're going to use, we often use an F7 and we often use a G7. That's a G with an open, but here's a G7. So practice working those until you kind of get that feel for them. And then next time we'll work on a song that uses the 4-finger C position and the 4-finger G7. And we'll see if we can figure out a couple of things so we can learn this change. Okay? Enjoy. Stay safe. Stay home. Our daughter sent us an embroidery that says, "Home is where your ass belongs." So there you are. Should be. Your ass should be. Home is where your ass should be. So there you are.